So Louisiana is the latest state to pass a virtual currency specific law, and it has some odd implications that people should be aware of. One, it covers virtually all cryptocurrency related activities. It covers ICOs, OTC trading, and crypto exchange. Crypto exchanges meaning peer-to-peer type exchanges. There's a limitation, right, that activity under $35,000 in aggregate volume wouldn't cover or qualify you to have to obtain the license. But it's definitely interesting as it does cover ICOs, right? And I've talked about before how ICOs, which appear to be making a comeback, I think rightfully so. To some extent, you have regulation because under federal law, you have to register as an MSB in order to do an ICO correctly and compliantly. But now you have this added, registration requirement for Louisiana that you have to do that. Now, obviously, in exchange, you previously would have to be tied in as a money transmitter to operate in the state. Now it's just this virtual currency business act registration. And so the question becomes, is it really worth it? And I don't think it is, right? Louisiana, it depends, right? Like New York's a big state. And you talk about getting the BIT license in New York, it makes sense, right? New York's a massive state. Manhattan's a massive state. There's a ton of money, and you want to be close to that money. So getting the BIT license, as difficult as it can be and as time consuming as it can be, and I've been through the process, you got to wonder, is it the same for a relatively small state that doesn't necessarily have a large infrastructure for digital currency or digital business? And so that's something to consider, but at least for the time being, if you're going to engage in OTC trading in an amount in excess of $35,000, do an ICO, or operate an exchange in Louisiana, you unfortunately have to be licensed, which I think is the right thing to do in a way. I think there needs to be a uniform law that sort of applies to each state, which I'll talk about in a subsequent video. But I think for purposes of right now, you're stuck in Louisiana and you have to make that value judgment as to whether or not it actually makes any sense to go after Louisiana's business, right, as an ICO or anything like that. So that's my down and dirty on the Louisiana cryptocurrency license law. I don't think y'all have any questions, but absolutely hit me up if you do. Adam at AdamTracy, TRACY.io, and I will talk to you soon.